Good day and welcome to Obidati Family TV. The program na Hope Alive. Today we dey bring plenty things come wey be say they happen for Nigeria. But if you just dey join us today as your first time, this program na the program wey be say we dey hold ourselves together as one family, uniting ourselves and waiting for our mandate. The major thing wey we dey gather to discuss na to keep our hope alive. To know say the mandate wey we dey expect and the judgment wey dey comot from the election petition tribunal na to give us our judgment so that we go carry our mandate. So wherever una dey wey una dey watch us now, una good morning, una good afternoon, una good evening. I know say una get different time location. So and the things wey be say we wan bring to una attention as the thing dey happen for Nigeria. NLC don dey for news, we know. Yesterday, that Nigerian Labour Congress, na be the NLC why they talk. Yesterday, they mobilized thousands of people, if they no reach millions myself, across the federation. They mobilize. Then they protest because several things dey wrong for Nigeria. But they don't call this very strike off, and we come back to ask certain questions. Wey be say e no reach 24 hours wey dem talk say make thousands of Nigerians assemble for road, some no eat, some no drink water, dem all mobilize as dem talk say this government wetin dem dey do no good. The way starvation dey for country, price of fuel, price of food and everything dey up, dem talk say make we mobilize, make we force government to do good things for Nigeria. But wetin dey surprise us now, e no reach 24 hours after dem talk say make Nigerians comot, na in this same NLC go meet with Tinubu. As dem meet and finish, dem comot, dem begin dey talk and dey sing another anthem wey we no understand. No be solidarity forever again. Dem begin dey write letter wey be say we no understand wetin the letter dey talk. They no even kukuma comot from that meeting tell us say see wetin they achieve for that very meeting. All the demand wey be say dem get wey they write out yesterday wey compel everybody to comot. They no talk anything about say na single one wey be say the FG federal government talk say dem go do am or dem don do am. Anyway, I go bring that very letter, make we read am, make we know whether e get anything for inside wey suggest like say e get the reason why dem suspend this very strike. And I go tell una wetin I think and we think say e be the reason wey be say dem bring the way dem suspend this strike. Again, we get plenty news wey dey comot for the people wey be say dem don dey nominate, wey be say e no make sense. Some people wey be sinning, even yesterday we dey talk about the one where na 2 credits na you get but you go university, when we ask say which university na dey accept person for 2 credits. We don see another one wey go there, talk say dem born am for 1980 but 1989 I been na 1988 myself, im don finish primary school. We no know whether na for im mama belle e begin dey go. All these ones we go bring am, plus our court wey be say we no dey forget say na the major thing where we dey, because we don dey hear one rumor wey be say if na true Nigeria get serious problem, serious gbege go dey. And that very news wey we dey talk say we dey hear, na that one wey dem talk say Fashola dey discuss and dey have conversation with this election tribunal justices, and e dey help to dey draft that very wetin dem dey call the judgment wey we dey expect now. Me, I no go imagine that thing to be true. But if not true that thing be, we still put our ear for ground. We don't ask people, all the contacts wey we get, make them give us the news as it take on. Because if not true, then go see wetin go happen for this very country wey we say we dey. Because how you go even make I no even jump into that matter, because I know say na the matter we go discuss when we enter, and we get people wey be say then they here with studio to discuss all of these things with me. Angel there and also Esther there.
Hello, my fellow obedient. Una welcome to another show of Hope Alive on top Obidasi Family Television. My people, una see this mandate wey we dey find, we must recover this our mandate. Whether they like am or they no like am, we must recover this our mandate. Together, we can achieve this new and better Nigeria. No go anywhere, stay with us.
Good day, my well-meaning Nigeria and my lovely and intelligent obedient worldwide. Welcome on board. Tell your neighbor, say, hope they alive. You see the rumor about Fashola and the tribunal judges. Make una keep una ear for ground, my obedient family. Open your eyes wide. Let your eyes and focus be on the judiciary. There is no nonsense. In every nonsense, there is a sense. Now, so the rumor say, as the chairman APC resign, they talk another thing, say na Ganduje. Finally, today, na Ganduje na be the APC national chairman. My people, welcome on board. Let's discuss.
Yes, let's discuss. Now, so NJ take talk. And that discussion will go start with this one. We get plenty other things, so besides I never mention. But I want to make we for start with this very, whether we go call them rumor. Now, what I want tell on be say, the first time where INEC come out, INEC, they talk about the issue of say they won't rig election, they no want do electronic transmission. Then come out, they even write one kind big letter. They even call press conference and talk saying a lie from the pit of hell. That's how they take talk. But last, now wetin happen? We see say transmission no dey possible. That very transmission, where would they talk? Now be the thing where we say, I talk say, as it don't take happen for INEC, we know say if it happen for the other side too. So there is no smoke without fire. We know that very one. So when we don't see where our people, if you go for Twitter, you go to hear, and if you go online, this thing, you go to see them. Because now for that place, get chance to they post the news we say they get. Why? If you carry and go give NTA, then go display them, you know what it mean. They not go display them. If you carry and go give channels, you no go work for there. So what here at the top be say, there is no smoke without fire. Make we no just discard them like say, oh, the people will be say they carry this news, they know investigate them well, or go talk saying a fake news. We no go first label and fake news. We still they do the investigation where they inside. But make we bring the people where we say, and our people where they talk for online, and plenty things where they talk about this very same thing, make we bring them first. Make una know where these things they come out from. Say, Fashola don't begin, they help them to draft that very particular judgment. Me and we here, we never believe this thing. Anyway, make we see how Jackson Ude take talk am.
Okay, now Jackson Ude talk this one. He talks say expose. Fashola is writing presidential election petition tribunal judgment for judges. Former governor Lagos State, former Lagos State governor and former Minister of Works Babatunde Fashola and some APC lawyers are allegedly writing the judgment Bola Tinubu and APC intend to hand over to the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal PEPT to adopt. Fashola, who is allegedly to have supervised the rigging of the 2023 presidential election in favor of Tinubu, was also alleged to have written the judgment for judges in the 2019 election tribunal that sealed Muhammad Buhari presidential election victory. The former Lagos governor has remained quiet since after the election, but has been keeping close tab with judges handling the presidential election petition. The election tribunal has adopted all final address but yet to announce a date for judgment. Fashola, according to informants, is working day and night to conclude his proposed judgment and hand over to the PEPT judges. The judges, aside monetary compensation, has been promised elevation to the Supreme Court should they accept Fashola's version.
Yes, so as we take CM, we will just they do that very discussion. Angel, see, wetin I dey see for here be say as Jackson Ude take talk am, this Fashola dey quiet since
Yes.
And if you notice, he no
because
dey for news.
Tinubu na him papa.
Yes, maybe na hatchet man, he get his own job wey be say he wan do.
Na their cartel.
Okay, but you see wetin I dey talk wey be say I wan make una understand and make our audience understand. No be say we as we dey here now, we don't believe say this thing happen. You understand?
You know say in every nonsense there is a sense.
Yes, in as much as that, even the one where we talk say there is no smoke without fire.
Yes.
But I wan make una see am say first, our principal wey be P2B say im get confidence.
Yes.
For judiciary. You understand?
Even when he get confidence for judiciary, we will be obedient. Our ears and eyes, they very far. We they give them information, we they bring out the information. You know, say, when obedient, you know, say, they always a step ahead. When they bring that in as rumor, we put fear and let them know, say, Nigeria no longer business as usual. Nigerians are awake now to everything they are doing. So that if the judges want to be compromised, make the check, waiting go be outcome of the masses. Can they uphold it? Because they have children, they have grandchildren. So they need to compare and contrast.
Yeah, but it get waiting me myself at the thing. Get some things wey be say you know to get meaning for me. I go tell you. One be say how these justices no be small judges wey be say dem dey for that kind charge and bail court. You understand me?
Money no know anybody. Oh. See wetin INEC chairman do upon all the 300 billion wey Nigeria give am from the taxpayers' money. See wetin he do for the small change wey Tinubu give am. So anything is possible as far as Nigeria goes.
Now wetin be my own concern too, but how this man go dey write, how him go as dem take talk am, how him go dey write this thing, the right judgment for lawyer? Na as na secretary abi as na wetin? Because Nigeria is corrupt. You see,
anyway, I think I know where you are coming, Esther. What you are saying is that why would he even be that is as
in that expected position?
Yes, but you know, say the person wey be say they bring this thing they come out. The reason why they bring and come out be say him no suppose even near the justices.
Yes.
You understand? You no even suppose socialize with them.
Yes. At all.
You understand? Now when we say this son him be. The last time we go for Channels Television where they ask about Tinubu's Guinean passports, if you hear as they run, even Shemu they pursue him, they run. You know, agree answer that very question. You understand? But now, me, I still doubt say this man go dey in touch, maybe like say to tamper with this justice's judgment.
Anyway, Mr. Kanu, we all are still in doubt, but the truth be say there is behind any truth there is an iota of truth behind any rumor. And say now they come out like play small like this. Before you know it, now everything go dey exposed. Now we say now nothing is hidden under the sun. So if you say now true or not be true, with time everything go dey exposed.
Yes.
Okay. We don't see from waiting.
I just pray and hope that this our tribunal judges will not be compromised. I just hope say they will not be compromised so that they will not disappoint our principal. We carry all in hope put on them.
Okay, anyway, we just get our people will be said and they talk again for this thing. Make we read this one from Engineer Shaibu. Engineer
Shaibu say Fashola writing Presidential Election Petition Tribunal Judgment for Tsammani and Co. Justice Tsammani, this information better not be true at all. It just better not be at all, because if it is, you must know that you are not only setting this country up to burn, but also setting yourself and your entire generation up to complete annihilation. I mean total extinction, your fellow confused judges too. It is no longer going to be business as usual. We have been patient with the entire process simply because we believe in the rule of law, not because we are afraid or have no balls to attack and reclaim our mandate through violence. The Anako Presido is already setting this country up to burn by allowing himself to be a puppet who make hasty decisions to wage needless war against our neighbors who have done no wrong or whatsoever to us in our entire existence. Tsammani must obey constitution and laws of our land in giving judgment, or never give any judgment at all, because nobody will escape what you all want to start in this country. Nobody. Enough of this rubbish.
Yes, so we hear as that one take go, but make I for address our people small before we dey even go back, because plenty talk dey for space, plenty talk about this very particular issue, plenty. But I won't tell them my own position and the position of Obidate Family TV. The position of Obidate Family TV be say, this thing make it no be true. Make it just no be true. We know they bring them as say na true it be. We would they bring them to say if the thing na then they conceal them be, then they plan them for you to be true. Our own na make we for bring them out, make them for decide say make them leave them. You understand? So our position here na to always bring something where we say if people see say we don't begin to talk about the thing. If na the thing where they don't plan before, make them for lead the thing, make them for run. Na him be the thing, because our people where they near these people where would they talk between Fashola, Justice Tsammani, and all the justices where we say then they for this panel, make them put their ears for granted. If you talk say you be obedient, whether you be cook or you be the person where they carry their pikino, you be the driver, put your ear for granted. If you talk say you won't make your own children make them get to that level where the other where you are got day. Now be say you go pay attention to waiting with the talk. If you allow evil to strike because of say you dey get 10,000 naira and 5,000, may I tell you, you no go buy you bicycle, and you know if you send your children to school where be say dem fit comot become president for Naija, e no go happen. So make you pay attention. The person wey go fit help you and your children na Peter Obi. Na that place we dey, and with that very one we no go over stress this matter of Fashola and Justice Tsammani. We don't talk am. If na plan, then they plan am, make it for no happen. And Justice Tsammani, we trust in you if you dey watch Obidate Family TV. We get hope for wetin you go do for Nigeria. Yesterday, we pray for all of una, including and especially you. May God for protect you and guide you from every evil and every plans where we say these people they plan to reach una. May God no let them see una. With that very one, I go say make we waka pass for this Fashola and this issue. But we go dey put our ears for ground. If anything happen overnight, tomorrow if we come, we go bring and come. Make una no talk say, no think say we don't leave that topic. We never leave am. We just bring am, make we for say, if na plan no, make una leave am. We don't hear am. Make una leave am. With that one, make we waka reach for waiting NLC they talk, because Angel I know say you the verse even before we enter studio, even Esther you. When I talk say this very thing where NLC talk na sham then do. And me I get my own opinion, but Angel make we hear your own.
The thing where they bother me be say, why did they back out? Why did they back out now? All the promises, all the things where they want federal government to do for us, they never do even one. And they said no more protest. Why? Okay. And they will bring innocent masses out, then dash their hopes for Gota.
Okay, Angel, wait first. Make we hear, make we read that letter where we say, then carry the letter. Now him be the main this thing. They say you have spoken loudly. Now so then tell Nigerians. But this very something where we say on a display myself, you know they clear. And even our people where we say then they outside, they know if it read that very something where we say you know they clear. But anyway, the only thing when I feel see for the starting, where I see there, you have spoken loudly and it resonated and resounded. Whether I go even find that very something for my own tablet here, make I for bring them out for our people, make them for see. But I know say our people then go there find and make them get the something and then go bring them in. You get a letter where then send, and that very letter, now letter where they talk say then they suspend the strike. inside that letter, all that demand where them bring, where we read out yesterday, say they go do this one, they go do that one, where that one come provoke me, I talk say they no even talk about justice for Nigeria. None of those things. We even hear say federal government, they tell them say they go carry them go prison, say they go use court against them, say they disobey order of court, say they go use court carry them go prison. Now so they take talk. And kia, these people wey talk say dem dey stand for millions of Nigerians, dem begin run comot. Make I remind una, last time wey NLC threaten about strike, NLC we condemn am because na that time this our election tribunal wan sit. We condemn am, we talk say that thing go distract the court wey be say even the judicial workers go on strike, and that thing go affect the judgment and everything wey we want for court. We talk say make dem hold on. Now this one wey dem start, we support am, and immediately when we support am, if you see all the whole people wey be say dem comot for street, make dem come follow know wetin dey happen. Now just e no even reach 24 hours. Angel dey talk 24 hours, e no reach 12 hours. Now from morning people assemble around 11. By the evening we don showcase and show this thing, and we don dey plan am against today again. Na dem come comot go meeting. As dem go meeting finish comot, dem talk say dem don resolve to stop protests after the meeting with Tinubu. Now we wan know wetin Tinubu tell dem wey talk make dem for stop. Dem don talk say fuel price from 600 and something naira don come down to 300 naira been for one. Dem don talk say refinery don begin work, even the one of Dangote wey dem talk say dem don finish. Make you tell me whether that very one don begin the work. That Dangote wey be say they invest millions of Nigerian money inside. Make una tell me whether it don begin the work. The last thing when una hear inside that Dangote own, una hear say na people from India na im wan hire make dem come begin the work for there. All the things wey be say dem dey do here, wey be say since when this government enter, none of them wey dem talk wey be say e dey work. We dey protest about the palliatives wey dem talk. Dem talk say 8,000 naira. You na don hear when dem talk say dem don increase am to 20,000 naira wey dem don give household. And you na don hear say dem don reduce the one of National Assembly. Nothing. The first time wey dem go meet, go do this meeting for the first time, wey be say that time na Buhari day, wetin dem go do? Dem comot, dem give us date, say dem don extend the date. After that extension, we no hear anything again. But wetin dey happen? This thing dey go. I think that very thing wey be say dem don wey dem write, make I for read am, make una for understand am. I go read am from my tablet. If dem wan project am, make dem project am. But make I for read from wetin my own show me. Okay, dem don begin project am. I thank our producer. Now we want to appreciate the massive solidarity and support of the Nigerian people who thronged the various venues around the country in their numbers, despite intimidations and blackmails by agents of government and forces of retrogression, to discourage them from joining the nationwide protest, which was called to ventilate citizens' outrage at the anti-poor and anti-people policies of the government. Our hearts are doffed at your determination and commitment to saving ourselves and indeed the nation from those whose only interest is to force continuous deprivation and suffering on Nigerians. The message you have sent today is a strong demonstration of our collective resolve as patriots and owners of the sovereign will to demand that those who occupy the corridors of power must listen to us. You have sent a very strong, loud, and clear signal to those occupying the various government houses, be it at the federal or state, that the people remain the sovereign and the barometer for measuring that resides with the trade union movement, who have continued to be the bastion of that collective will. The NLC and TUC also appreciates the timely intervention of the leadership of the National Assembly for their pledge to resolving the issues raised by the Nigerian people and for their deep understanding of the need for government to provide quick wins as succor with short timelines to ameliorate the consequences of the hike in the price of premium motor spirit (PMS) on the citizenry. It is also important that we inform Nigerians that we have just received a court summons purporting to charge us with contempt of court. We ought to be vigilant because it appears that the days of long knives are here with us again. The leadership remains resolute in its commitment to the protection of the interest and welfare of the Nigerian people, and nothing whatsoever can take our eyes away from this focus nor take this very belief. Make I stop am for here. Because our people, and if you see where this very their talk they go, I say make I stop am for here. Why? Then don't begin the talk about say na court give them order, make them for stop. Make I tell una, the last time when they go do this negotiation, na the same thing they talk. They talk say court order day. Before they start this very particular protest, they know say court order day. Now industrial court now give that order. Tay. Not the order way they get yesterday or not today. Now order way they since they know. When they do these things, then they do them for their selfish interests. Now so I take talk. Now for their own selfish interest. Then go do meeting finish. Waiting that meeting come out. Waiting with the promise where they give them. If when I check the last part of that very letter, then talk say, then go do Port Harcourt refinery by December. You dey hear that kind of thing? Now that thing, now by December, how many people go don die before December? How many months to December? What thing will they ask for when they write for that our demand? Now no be make them reduce fuel price because it affect the transport.
Mr. Kanu, abeg, slow down for your conversation. Dey vex small. This promise wey Tinubu dey give am no be the same promise wey Buhari bring for refineries. He say he go do am, they come bring out the whole money where they wan do am. They go say na new one sef, you no go even finish the money. They can't leave am. If Buhari no fit do am for 8 years, na Tinubu wan do am for 3-4 months. 4 months. And wait, who are they deceiving?
Make you see what's in the screen now before now continue. Then get 4 things where we say, then talk say Tinubu tell them. They say he committed to an immediate restructuring of the framework for engagement in line with the input of the labor leaders. When they hear that kind of story, number 2, he let out a certainty that the Port Harcourt refinery will commence production by December this year. Now today we hear that one. He pledged to ensure that agreement is reached on the wage award for Nigerian workers immediately, which they ain't talking. He promised to unveil a workable roadmap to the CNG alternative next week. Una don't see all these things where they talk. That's why I dey tell una say this man will be saying a labor NLC chairman. The man no jail. True.
Even the TLC, sir.
I dey tell una TUC dey there, we go hear their own. But this very one, then talk say na joint na e be. This thing where they no dey down with me. You fit make your comment for comment section. Comrade Joe Ajero, the president of NLC, what do you do? No dey, you no jail, you no sweet us for Obidate Family TV. No, you no consign P2B for here. And they talk about Nigerians and the suffering masses. If you still dey fuel your car, if not the NLC money they take fuel your car, I no know whether na your money from your own pocket you dey take fuel your car. Because if not so, you no go come out from that meeting. Make we dey talk about today obey court order for Nigeria. INEC chairman obey court order. Wetin happen to am? Buhari obey court order. Wetin happen to am? Emefiele obey court order. Wetin happen to am? So now you now you be say if you no obey, then go carry you. I wan know whether you be the NLC. I think that the people wey comot for streets, they wan go carry.
Now wetin dey pay me pass. No say this thing wey happen yesterday still dey pay me, Mr. Kanu. How people go bring out their time? You know, see the crowd yesterday. People came out in their numbers
for them to put their
bring out their time, their energy, their resources. Come out. You say everybody, Muna come. No, do this thing. Everybody come out. at the end of the day, he come back out, come they give us no reasonable thing. Wetin be the thing wetin be the thing una achieve for the protest now yesterday? Nothing. Now this hike in school fees, nothing. It was not deliberated.
Even the one sef wey dey talk for June, that time wey Tinubu say subsidy gone. Even that time they say they go do protest because Buhari put until 1st of July. Nothing happened.
Yeah, so
no protest.
See, so when I talk like this, sometimes they go talk say Mr. Kanu don't begin the shout. See how the thing they pay me reach. Even here where we say we they do for Obidati Family TV to run this very studio from morning because to produce all those things, all the whole light, everything where they go they on. And we go burn that very fuel finish. We go buy them as 620 naira. Some people they buy 670, and that one are 3 times. Go try fueling your car with 5,000. Make we know say whether you go come out from blinking. You go to see them for red. You go still see them for red. Make you go price rise for market. And whether you know they go market, except the Nigerian money they use, our people they suffer too much. This one no be only about P2B. Wetin concern P2B inside. Now because of the call, because when he come back, we know say him go change all these things. Aside from that, I dey talk for well-meaning Nigerians wey be say dem dey suffer, including me. My staff wey be say dem dey comot come work for here. Every day, how dem dey explain how much wey dem dey pay. Anyway, we don't talk this one, but we go come back again. NLC, I never finish with Rona. I never finish. But we will come back for that one. Make we go see wetin our people they talk, because I know our people they talk plenty things. And again, make we even see what Rufai talk about the justices. Make we carry a matter enter court again, because Rufai of Arise TV, I know say get something where he talk way sweet me. He gets how it be like saying na plead na be na word of wisdom na capture am. Make I take that one. They calm my spirit from this NLC saga. Let's take a listen.
Nigeria judiciary will sit at a critical point in our history, at a critical point where decisions that will be made by the judiciary will determine the future and the sustainability of Nigeria. In all of this, you are to be just and be above board like Caesar's wife, and rule in tandem with the rule of law and the laws of the land. Be dispassionate, be forthright, and stick to the law. There are no ambiguities about the interpretations of the law. And all your life, you were built for moments like this, because judges and their lives, and justices, beg your pardon, will be characterized by the decisions and the landmark ruling they made. And any decision you make in this ruling, one way or the other, your name is going to be on it, and this decision will be your legacy. So let the essence for justice and the rule of law in our land lead your decisions. And the judiciary has been encumbered with a lot of challenges. Let your decision be forthright enough to be able to save our judiciary and save our future. And remember that the unity and the greatness of our country should be greater than any other consideration. For the very first time, and as many other times, justices, you have the destiny in a nation in your hands. And like our national anthem says, may God guide our leaders right. Pray for guidance.
So we don't hear how our own person will be saying, they talk things will be saying, they calm us down sometimes. Person will be saying, yeah, sometimes in fit digress, yeah, but most of the time, in the look things from the perspectives where we say in the watch. Anyway, yeah, make we know carry the matter. We don't see say opposition don't begin to talk about the rerun and other things we say then they talk about. But even that very wrong where then they talk, we will soon get to that very place. But make we take waiting our people they talk first, because we know say comment section the day on fire now, people they talk, and if you know your own, make you for talk them there before we come back, so that we go get them and then we go respond. Make we take this one from JP.
Okay, JP talks say INEC certified blank documents and gave to us. They can't take Nigerians for granted. This is the 21st century, but these are primitive actions. So in the quote Dr. Levi Uzoku for this one.
Yeah, that very one. We don't talk and plenty times say this CTC where they give us now their document, they can't go outside of the document that is certified. It's as good as that is the original. We're not going to even talk say it's as good as the original. No, it's a carbon copy of that original once they certify. So if it is blank, it is blank. It means that is what they have. They don't have any other thing else. We have this one from Mindset.
Mindset talks say during the court proceedings, we all saw how the judges shut down LP and PDP lawyers at a time. Justice Bolaji told the PDP lawyers that Olanipekun have the interests of Nigeria at heart. I hope you understand what she meant by that statement.
Yes, so well, this one now when we don't say there, I no go to talk say he shout am down, sha. All those ones where they happen for court, sometimes they go overstay their time. And when they overstay their time, justice fit react. So all those ones no be say like they decide anybody for there. Make we take this one from JP.
Okay, JP tweet this one say it is our submission that the respondent Bola Tinubu, INEC and Kashim Shettima and APC have all labored in vain to discredit the importance of the IREV in the election process, because in the Oyatele versus Adeleke case, the Supreme Court held that the IREV is part of the electoral process. Now, Liviu Zoku still they talk this one, our son.
Yes, Tinubu will be disqualified, and so it take endam. And make I foretell our people before we even bring another person where we say they talk. I want to explain this Oyetola where they talk about. Oyetola, the Supreme Court was very, very clear. And the clear where we say Supreme Court there, now make everybody for no say, IREV, they part of the process. Then talk am very, very clear. Say, IREV is part of the process. There is no way you discontinence IREV. Make una understand the thing. Now, opposition, Tinubu, Shettima, and co INEC. Now, all of them, they carry us. Make we for the go that very route. They talk about manual collation. Who they even argue issue of manual collation with them? Collation, like I always say, happens as local government, and happens at the state level, and happen at the national level. That one, people will be saying they just the tabulate. But waiting the law talks specifically now transmission. Electronic transmission, not electronic collation. They keep confusing it. Then they carry us, they go one side where we say, no be waiting we talk. And that's why our lawyer, Levi Uzoku talk say, these people, they carry us, they go section where we say, we know they talk about. Waiting with they talk and maintain is that INEC prescribe electronic transmission of result. And that is why we stand. Collation, whether it is manual, electronic, and then sabi, our own be say they don't collate, and waiting them collect, no be waiting they transmit electronically. Make we they go for where our people they talk. Sometimes I go want explain them, make we for understand. This one they come up from Pills.
Pills, Miss Pills say every Nigerian needs a copy of the 1999 Nigerian Constitution as amended. Don't just have a copy, read it and try to follow up with the section relating to this Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Olanipekun and his gang think say they can rewrite our constitution on their toes in court. We are watching.
Yes, even this one, this Olanipekun, the thing, the man, the best, this thing, the best me. It the best me to the extent where we say, the man, the actions where we say they take, and what in they represent for court. They like say in no be san. True now they tell you. Take for example Enugu own. Take example Enugu case. That Enugu case now on Olanipekun and they represent Peter Mba. I won't make we even see what happened there. Waiting they write for their final written address. It begin to confuse that very confusion where him bring come for Presidential Election Tribunal. Now you don't carry and enter for Enugu State's own. Go through the final written address of Peter Mba, represented by Wole Olanipeku sign. The argument that they make defies logic. Make a day clear with you now. It defies logic. What Peter Mba, through his lawyer, which is this Olanipeku, argued in their final written address is that though his NYSC certificate may be forged, but since the required minimum qualification certificate is SSCE, he should not be disqualified. The provision of section 1821J of the Constitution is very, very clear to the effect that a person can never be a governor of a state if he has presented a forged certificate to the Independent National Electoral Commission. The question should be, did Peter Mba present a forged certificate to INEC? That is the question that should be asked. It doesn't matter what type of certificate. If he has ever at any time present a forged certificate, it is a ground for disqualification. This was the same scenario of Salisu and Buhari in 1999, who forged his birth certificate and presented the same. I realized that these people prefer to run away from the real issue for determination before the court. They create fictitious issues and begin to argue it. What has law become? Now, waiting at the talk say, this Olanipeku, the same thing, make we even go that thing where you show before, producer, project them again, make I tell them what you write for that, this thing. Make una see waiting in talk. This place where red day. He say, this one now from that Peter Mba, this thing, now they represent Peter Mba, the governor of Enugu State now, for court. This same Olanipeku. Everywhere where you go, they create confusion. He said, the fundamental question that this honorable tribunal must first determine is whether NYSC certificate is a qualification requirement for the office of governor of Enugu State to satisfy the mens rea element of offense of forgery as pleaded in the petition, to wit, in aid of the second respondent qualification. In submitting that the answer to this poser is categorically in the negative, he said, may we again refer your lordship to section 177 AD of the Constitution, which stipulates qualifying elements for the office of governor to be, they said, Nigerian citizenship by birth, at least 35 years old, member of and sponsored by a political party, and education up to at least secondary school level. It is not in dispute that the respondent, which is Peter Mba, is not lacking in any of these qualifying requirements. The NYSC itself, in Exhibit 68C and D, as posting letter, represented to the Nigerian Post Authority and the associates, to which they posted that he has an LLB degree for completion. May we draw your lordship attention to the fact that this very section and other sections and blah, blah, blah. But if una see where this man starts with this Olanipeku, he talk say, he no mean say the certificate they forged. Say he dey good enough, say the man get degree and he get LLB degree for law. Say he dey enough. He can't begin to give those people, he don't begin to change their mind. Say, see, to qualify to be governor, now you have to just belong to political party, have secondary school level this thing. But waiting this man, they fail to understand that the contention of Labour Party in Enugu State, as far as certificate is concerned, is that he forged his certificate. And the NYSC that issued it came to court and said, this is forgery, it is not from us. You see? So that's why they talk, this man, they go anywhere where he go just they talk, they begin to confuse judges. But guess what? He no fit confuse us. Anyway, Sha, I just say make I bring this Enugu matter for now because several of our people, they talk about the Enugu issue. And they want make them hear how Enugu they go. This one na their final thing where Olanipeku don't jump there, go begin to confuse them. But you no go work for them. Lie, you no go work. Labour Party must take Enugu State. With that one, make I go back to that very talk before we enter that too. They then talk say Bola Tinubu, they won't declare war against Niger Republic. Now that tweet they talk about the constitution where they show before. Producer if you project them. But why in the projector make I foretell on her? Say, okay, we get this one from Miss Pierce. Make we take and make her from that one explain them.
Miss Peel say if Bola Ahmed Tinubu really want to invade Niger, he should first go with his family members and Dayo in front as commander. After all, Dayo has been preparing for events like this for the longest. Now is the time to show working. He, Sheyi, and the rest of his kids can follow behind Dayo. Then, Rat can tag behind him to change Soji diapers when required. Hey, I'm not a fan of coup, but Nigerians are celebrating liberation from a president who tried to stifle them. And the best approach is to go on this fool's errand of invasion. That's all right. Invade by all means, but not with our overstretched soldiers. Proceed with your family members and ensure your total understand the implication of what you are getting innocent Nigerians into.
Me and I no go join Ms. Pierce for this Sogi diapers issue, and I no go join issue where we say then they talk about the rats where they talk, but wetin I know say she dey talk about say make Tinubu carry him family first begin dey go there, may no begin dey carry our soldiers wey be say they no even eat belle full begin dey go there. But wetin I wan talk for this very thing before we comot from am, I wan tell our people say this particular action, if na true e be, I want make una know say Constitution Day, Tinubu on his own cannot deploy our soil republic. There must be an approval from the Senate. There must be a joint session where the Senate and the House of Reps will approve before soldiers will come out from here talk say they won't go fight war for another country. E no be say Tinubu go just talk, then our soldiers go begin go, because I don't see news where they fly around say if they don't give order. They even show am for that paper where David Undeyin tweet. Make you show am again, make our people they say, make you no be say maybe I just they talk the thing where I see. If when I see am, David Undeyin even tweet am, and inside that paper where they close to that place, now the order where they give them as them take talk, say then they deploy soldiers, make them begin go war for Niger Republic. Whether not true, me I no know. I no go inside defense headquarters, go no. But get our people when we say them tweets, we know say smoke no they come out without fire. David Undeyin talk for you say our worst fears seem like they are coming true. He said the drug pusher actually intends to attack Niger Republic, and the Nigerian military is currently being mobilized to Sokoto in the northwest to launch an air offensive on Niger. Now, David Undeyin they talk this one. Now, whether not true this thing be or no be lie, wetin they talk for inside be say National Assembly then suppose get joint session where they go agree say our military go for war. Now so Constitution take talk. Make una check am out. Tomorrow I go bring the section where there for Constitution. I go bring them out. Make una for okay. E dey for that one where una project am before now. Una fit project am. Esther see say your mother dey do
well. You know why this thing they dey me funny. You know why they dey me funny. Now person wey in house dey on fire, in dey go pursue rats. He never comot the stick wey dey for eye. They go find the one wey dey for another person eye. Who they give am that kind back? You and him come they go endanger the life of our soldiers. With who's backing? National Assembly has to back him up. It our constitution. It's on the constitution. They must have to be a backing.
No verse, ma ask you. Tinubu and Buhari, they obey law. They do wetin dey their mind. Anything wey they do, because they don't see Nigeria say when they talk finish, they go keep quiet. Now so they see us, because this is a civilized country, they know fit.
Yes, because at this point it's no longer an issue of Nigeria. This is ECOWAS you're talking about. This is an Africa. Yes, and even though you are the leader, but at least you must have to follow the constitution.
Yes, well, that's why they talk for
my go carry us go where we no go join.
Now it make with the talk now, as they never start, make them no bring Nigeria dey boil already. Make they no carry another one. Put on
top our head.
If I don't talk finish my own, make I conclude for our own part. My own be say if they want deploy soldiers, go no be we go decide them for them. But we get constitution where talk say if something like that won't happen, say Senate and House of Rep, then go get joint session where we say then go give approval for the thing to happen. And my own be say this our soldiers where we they talk, no be this minimum wage then see they get and be get another money. Even I get paper where beside they see they fly everywhere, then talk say they increase their money from 1,000 naira to 1,200 naira because of hardship where they for Nigeria.
I think that I won't do for them.
I know. Make I just finish this very soon because our time don't seriously they give us signal make we carry our kaya come off for studio. So what thing I want talk for this one, if they talk say they won't go war and they won't deploy our soldiers, now their pledge be that one and then go. But I know say their families make them make provision for this their palliative because I know see where this palliative talk say another 700 billion for Nigerian soldiers. I know hear that one, but now then go die and their families go nobody go hear them. They go just cover them. I know say now waiting them pledge for, but my own be say if they won't do am, make National Assembly follow the process of the constitution, give approval, make we know say it has a constitutional backing. Now my own be that one. With that one, I go say plenty things what we suppose talk today, but producer don't begin to give me signal because since waiting with they talk plenty and we not even enter 1/4 of waiting we want talk today and they don't give us signal. And if we not come out now extra charge be this one for studio. So we go begin to carry our kaya come on. But before we do, I go carry my give Angel, make sure for talk. But before I give her this mic, I no go fail to tell you to like and subscribe because everything what we dey talk here now about hope and life. Now to keep hope as we dey. Everything is about obtaining our mandate as we dey wait on the judgment. Let people know that P2B is coming by subscribing and by liking this video. That is what you can do for P2B for now. Every day when we come out is to bring a word of hope. Wherever we get them from having conversation with other obedient and all that. So please, I beg you, like, share, and subscribe for P2B so that at the end we will all be together. Whether na the run them talk say we want to, we go see there together. Make we know for scatter. One house, now we dey plead for. With that one, Angel, I don't give you mic.
My lovely and intelligent, obedient worldwide, judiciary dey massive trial. Yes, judiciary, na dem dey on trial now. We don dey tell una tete, it is no longer business as usual. Make una no take Nigerians for granted. Our justices, our tribunal judges, make una no take Nigerians for granted because wetin go come out una no go like am. Make una no even say our children dey outside because for that outside the country where they dey, we go bring them come back here. Yes, do the right thing. Write your names for gold. Make posterity no judge una. Make karma no come. Make every Nigeria get up and say, oh, for these 5 judges, now he make this Nigeria better. Make una name enter for Guinness Book of Record. Yes, make Nigeria dey better again. Make una no rob una integrity for mud. Na beg we dey beg una. With church mind. Thank you, my obedient people. Subscribe, like and share. Like. Yes, like, make other obedience they hear am. Wetin dey happen. Make all eyes be on judiciary. Make this Fashola thing no come to pass. Make we get our mandate where God don't give us. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you. We love you. But God loves you more. Bye for now.